I've always been drawn to the Whispering Woods, despite the warnings from the townspeople. They say it's cursed, that anyone who ventures in never comes out again, but I had to see it for myself. As I walked deeper into the forest, the silence was oppressive. The trees seemed to loom over me, their branches like skeletal fingers reaching out to snatch me. Suddenly I heard whispers, faint at first, but growing louder. The words were indistinguishable, but the tone was unmistakable, a chilling, mournful sighing that sent shivers down my spine. I spun around, trying to locate the source, but there was no one in sight. The whispers seemed to come from all around me, echoing off the trees. I tried to run, but my feet felt heavy, as if rooted to the spot. And then, the whispers stopped. The silence was even more terrifying than the whispers. I knew I had to get out of there, but my legs wouldn't move. I was trapped in the Whispering Woods, surrounded by an eerie quiet that seemed to be waiting for something, or someone. I'd heard rumors of strange happenings in these woods at night, people reporting seeing shadowy figures darting between the trees. I didn't believe it at first, but after dark, everything changed. The trees seemed to darken and twist, their branches like grasping arms reaching out to ensnare me. I heard rustling in the underbrush and snapped twigs that sounded like footsteps. At first, I thought it was just animals, but then I saw them tall, imposing figures with faces like dark that glowed like embers. They moved quickly, silently, their presence making my heart race. I tried to shine my flashlight on them, but they vanished into the darkness like ghosts. I was paralyzed with fear, unable to move or speak, and then they surrounded me. Their faces loomed over me, their eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. I knew I was doomed. I'd been driving for hours through these woods when my GPS led me astray. My phone had no signal, and I was lost in a sea of identical trees. As night began to fall, I grew more and more anxious. The darkness seemed to swallow everything whole. Suddenly, a narrow dirt road appeared on my right-hand side. It looked old and overgrown, but it might be my only hope of finding civilization again. I turned onto the road and began driving slowly through the darkness. But as I went deeper into the forest, something felt off. The trees seemed taller and closer together here, casting long shadows that twisted and writhed like living things. And then, my headlights picked up something moving ahead, a figure in white walking down the center of the road. It didn't seem human. Its stride was too long and deliberate. Its form, too, wrong. My heart racing with fear, I floored it, but as I approached the figure, it vanished into thin air. The road ahead of me stretched out like a black ribbon into the darkness.